Damn it. What's up, Redhead? What's up, Karen? What's up, Bren? How are you guys doing? Doing all right? I was trying to record a speed draw at the same time, but I'm not going to be able to. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? I'm not going to be able to record a speed draw and go live. I really didn't want to go live. I was a little tipsy earlier, but I'm not anymore. I waited a little bit. I didn't drink too much. I just had a smidgen of some grade A booze. I have a story about alcohol, by the way. If you don't already know, if you ever go to a Class 6, which if you don't know what a Class 6 is, I'll explain that very briefly. But a Class 6 is the military's version, or more importantly, I think the Army calls it the Class 6. I don't know if the other branches call it the same thing. I think they do. But Class 6 is a store that serves liquor from all parts of the world, and it serves wine and beer too. But it's mainly the military's liquor store. They're starting to phase out Class 6s, I've noticed, especially here at Bragg. And because you can basically buy booze at the shopettes, which is a shopette is basically the military's version of a convenience store. They're normally located right next to barracks and gas stations and such. They still don't serve booze at the commissary. They serve beer. Actually, I don't even think they serve beer at the Yeah, they serve beer at the commissary. Wait, let me think about that. I have to think about that one. All the times I've ever been to a commissary, I don't remember them ever serving beer there. I have to think. Yeah, never mind. They do serve beer. Yeah, they do serve beer. They do not serve. They sell beer at the commissary. But it's mainly where you'll find beer and liquor in the same aisles at the Class 6 or the shopettes or even the mini malls, or not. Yeah, mini malls too, or even the exchange, the post exchange. and it's very cheap. But when you go there, they have their version of cheap liquor, and it's called Military Special. And Jesus Christ, is that shit fucking disgusting? It's very cheap. I mean, like, you know those cheap ass liquors at the liquor store that are like $9 for a whole fifth? Yeah, well, you can get a whole fifth and more for less than that with Military Special. Hey, kitty. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing booze being sold there either, Vicky. I think the commissary is just food. And, of course, like in your normal grocery store, like food, toiletries, baby needs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I think that's the extent. And of course, your charcoal and stuff like that. And, you know, like a normal grocery store, except there's no alcohol section because what it is, how the commissary works is they don't charge you state sales tax, but there is a tax that you do pay, and it's a 3% tax, and it's taxed on everything that you buy. It's as in total. So whatever the total you spend is there, it's 3% of that, and that's the total amount of tax. It's not technically tax free. They say it's tax free, but essentially it is, because you're not paying like federal tax or state tax. You're just paying like a commissary. What's it called? It's some kind of basically you're paying the taxes on the money that they spend on getting the shit transported there, you know. Don't freak out, Zicky. Get your mind straight so you can find it. Put your mind in a good place. But the point of this story is to talk about shitty, nasty tasting Military Special. And especially towards the end of the month, a lot of guys would buy it because towards the end of the month, you're basically waiting on the first for payday. To boot on that, a lot of people will say there's no such thing as only getting paid once a month in the military. And that's bullshit, because I got paid once a month in the military. See, when I joined on the direct deposit, I can't remember the DA form for it or the DD form for it, but it's a direct deposit form. And it's a DFAS form. Anyways, on that form, it gave me the option, which many other soldiers that were enlisting got at the time I was enlisting. It was for either direct deposited twice a month on the 1st and the 15th, or direct deposited once a month on the 1st. I opted for first because usually that's when all bills are due for me. And when I was in basic, I knew only a handful of guys that did that. They got the full amount of their paycheck on the 1st. I always thought it was more beneficial. Some people saw it as not so beneficial because you end up spending all your money. But I saw it beneficial. So it is possible to get paid once a month in the military. Anybody who tells you there's no fucking way is fucking lying. They just need to read the fine print on their forms. It's possible. I was able to get it done. I chose to get once a month. And the reason that's such a big, it's not really a big argument, but I've noticed that that's what some people try to do to weed out so-called stolen valor or whatever the fuck. Like, that's such a stupid thing to use to weed out, because I got paid once a month. I got some old DFAS stubs, which really I'm not going to show because there's sensitive information on it. Although I could mark it out. The 1st and the 15th in the military. Yeah, like I said, it's beneficial. You know, you don't end up getting all your money and spending all your money at once. But for me, like I said, all my bills were due the 1st. So it is more beneficial for me to just get it on the first once a month, everything. So that's what I opted for. Yeah, that's one of the first things they have you do before you enter basic. Just take the forms and stuff to your bank so you can set up direct deposit and all that. It's one of the first things they have you do. And when my recruiter handed me all that paperwork to do, I was like, shit, man, they're quick to pay you. But then I realized later on in my military career, no, they're more quick to take shit away. They take forever giving it to you. Like if you're owed some back pay, you're probably going to wait a few months. But the back pay keeps accruing, but still, you know, that money is always useful. They got it together, Cadles. Your eyelid is twitching. Don't let that shit get to you, Red. Don't let that shit get to you. Just come chill out here, hang out, relax, kick back. Yeah. I know you are, Red. But yeah, I that's how I had mine set up, was on the first. As a matter of fact, if I can find, I know it's something stupid to prove, but if I can find an old DFAST pay stub, I'll show it. Because I got paid on the first. A lot of guys would question that too. Like, how'd you get that set up? I was like, that's something I've been getting since I joined. But it's possible. The option's there on the paperwork. You just got to find it. You always got to read the paperwork. Always got to read it. Even the fine print stuff. I mean, after military career, I just signed. Because it was all the same. It all said the same shit anyways. I don't know about all that, Vicky. I don't know about all that. You got a hard card? Isn't that like the card they give you in basic? Like, I know when I first got into basic, they gave us something called an Eagle Cash card or something like that. It was Eagle card or Eagle Cash card, Eagle Pay card, some nonsense like that. And it was like, I think $300 on it. And it was kind of like a loan before your first actual paycheck, because they would take it out of your first paycheck. But it was like a little loan so you could buy needed essentials for basic training, because anything you bought and brought with you to basic, well, I know during my time when I went in, all bags and throwing and anything, any that we brought that we were told to bring, box or anything like that, no, we couldn't use none of that. That shit got thrown in our back in our bags, got thrown in the fucking closet. Lock that shit away. I thought, which I kind of fun actually. Guys weren't happy about that, but I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh, that's a lot of money. At least that you do is at the Eagle Cash card, you go to the common across the way where I was at Benning, we had it was the tires in it. It's like a little tires good in front of the barracks, but it was really close. We didn't walk very far, and they took us over there. We bought. No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm getting it all wrong. This is at this is at reception when we were given our. This is at reception battalion, I believe, when we were given our Eagle cash card. Not at basic. I can't remember. One of the two. All I remember is I had a. No. No. Never mind. It wasn't at basic. It was at reception battalion, because they had a little shopette at the reception battalion where you went, and it was all nothing but approved shit that you're only allowed to buy, like all the brown underwears, or extra brown underwears, extra brown shirts, extra black socks, whatever, extra white socks. I mean, they give you like one pack of white socks and a pack of underwear, like a pack of underwear at God, I remember what it's called, but where they issue all your uniforms and your rucks and your fucking PT belt and all that good uniforms and all that great shit. Your fucking God, man, I'm forgetting shit. Anyways, they had the shoes down there, and they were like Asics or fucking New Balances, the only brands that we didn't have. Like they didn't have any Nikes down there or anything, and there was some like staying we could buy back to home, which I definitely bought those items, and some other things, you know, like army related materials. Related materials that you could buy out in base. All the drill sergeants frowned upon it. AIT, yep. Yeah, they took it out of your check. And they also, now this is another thing I didn't know too. Like I didn't know about it first. I think it was my first or second deployment. I think it was my second deployment where I found out about it. But they offered the Eagle cash card during deployments as a way, like if let's say if you send your money off to a bank account and you don't have an ATM card for it or anything like that, you could get the Eagle cash card to borrow against your own paycheck. It would be a set amount, but and I think you could specify the amount up to a certain amount, and you had to get approval from your commander and of course, finance, of course, but have any setback. Yes. Yeah, them shoes are trash. Like I got New Balances and they were great and they fucking were out. Yeah, I know that's one of the amounts you can get. I think it does. I was deployed, and I tried getting it because I was trying to get some supplies, and I think I got mine at $250. And you could only like use it once, or you can only do that once or twice though, which is the thing. I don't know. I think it was mainly for people that didn't have debit cards or anything like that, because they did have debit card readers at the PXs over there, which I thought was hilarious, because the internet is shit. The internet you can get, even the tactical internet, is shit. Like Nipper's okay, but when you start using Sipper, good God, the fucking lag is real. The lag is real, son. That's because of all the extra encryption that's included.
Oh, I've been doing it.
Yep.
Jacking him good, huh?
Yep.
Jacking him good.
I still have some of my old uniforms. I can't fit them. Yeah. What's up, Tracy Superfly? It probably was because of Turkey Tits, Tracy Superfly. It probably was. Yeah, I got rid of a lot of my stuff. Not a lot of it, but I got rid of some of it. I had this really badass ACU mechanics coveralls, and I sold that at they can't send me in. I sold that at a yard sale. I really wish I didn't, but I wouldn't be able to fit it anyways because it was a small.
What? 8 sizes too small. No,
I used to be able to fit it back in the day.
Me and you both, I fit in them really good.
Yeah, I still have mine. They don't fit and they're incorrect. I would have to put the proper patches and ribbons and add the. And I think I need to add. I think I do need to add another ribbon. I'm not sure.
You still got your class A's?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I would actually have to get dress blues. I don't know if they switched it back to greens, but I was still in when they had switched over to dress blues. I had never bought a pair of dress blues either. God, my unit hated me for that. A lot of us didn't. A lot of us didn't have dress blues. Of course, all the new guys coming in, they were getting dress blues, but some of us still had dress greens. Cracker Jacks.
Look, baby. I got all this and put it in there. Look. In the box.
Yeah. There's no more Frosted Flakes?
That's my cereal. You like some?
No.
If you don't, give me some.
Turkey Tits, all of the things. Exactly, Tracy.
Want some of your cereal?
No, I'm good. I had an apple. I'm good. Yeah, Sipper Nipper. And then you had Citrix, which was the civilian side. And then you have Kiwi. Oh, you should have said something. I would have bought some. I would have bought it. I'm not a fan of plums or kiwis. I mean, I will eat a kiwi.
I love them. See, I'm more tropical fruits. You're more like...
I do like the flavor of kiwi, but it's just like, sometimes I'll enjoy it, but sometimes they're just kind of bitter.
Like cayenne fruit? Yeah. Oh,
everyone says hi.
Yo, what's up? I'm going back to my dungeon that he keeps me in.
I don't keep you there. You keep yourself there.
You never want me out here. You always give me that look and tell me to leave.
You can stay out here if you want.
Or you going to beat my ass.
Yeah, because
with a wiener.
Yeah, I'm a woman beater with my wiener.
Oh, you so nasty.
Woman beater with my wiener.
Keep on, run your mouth. Keep on.
I beat you.
Shut up.
That's Do I beat you, Crystal?
Yep, with your dick.
Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Love you. Love you.
No, you don't.
I do love you.
No, please don't.
Whatever. Oh, man. I don't know. I might fix me in one more drink, guys. I'm feeling good. Earlier, I didn't get online earlier because I was feeling kind of wonky. You know, I wasn't feeling myself. But I think I might have a drink. I have some Sailor Jerry's. Sailor Jerry's is cheap as fuck now. Well, up here it is. I don't know what it costs anywhere else. It's cheap as hell up here now. It used to be like, I guess it's still considered premium rum, but it's more affordable now. I don't know. Maybe they changed up the formula. Well, we love you too, Kitty. Yeah, it didn't set me back at all, really. It was a little bottle. It wasn't one of the bigger ones. It was a little bottle, so it didn't set me back. Plus, it's probably going to take me a year to finish off this one anyways, so like the other two. Like the one that I had about a few weeks ago, where I was mixing different, like, devil's cuts from all the bottles that I had. The Sailor Jerry's that had a little bit left in it was like 2 years old. Fuck, it's probably older than that. You know, I never know if my internet's still working. I kind of miss live streaming from my phone because it would tell me stream health, even though it got annoying as fuck. I always hated that orange and red bullshit where it says stream health is bad. Yeah, I think that's when it was. You had a beer earlier. What kind of beer you drink, Mr. D? What kind of beer do you drink? What kind? As a matter of fact, what kind of beer does everybody drink? I think I asked that before when I was drunk or tired or something. I don't know. I feel like I'm having deja vu. There ain't nothing wrong with having a Bud Light, Mr. D. I mean, it's a chill beer, you know. It's what you go to when you just want to relax. You don't want to fucking party. You just want to sit down and have a beer. That's the kind of beer that you do that with. Don't drink beer. Oh, that's right, Brent. I think you told me about that. Don't like beer, hard liquor. Yeah. Okay. So I think we do have a couple of non-drinkers here, or people who don't partake or partake of the devil's juice, rum and coke, or amaretto stone sour. Amaretto stone sour. Is that an amaretto sour with ice? I mean, amaretto sour is supposed to have ice in them. So I'm guessing you like Disaronno then, Bren. I used to drink Disaronno. That shit's... Disaronno's good as fuck, too. I used to get fucking wasted on that shit. I used to get wasted on Disaronno. Of course, Jack Daniels, even though you know, I don't... Jack Daniels, people say there's a flavor there, and yeah, there is a slight flavor there, but it just tastes like shit. Only reason I drink it was to get fucking drunk. Ah, it's got orange juice. What the hell is that shit? Oh, fuck Miller, man. I can't. when you did it was tequila and rum. Oh Jesus, tequila. Oh, many terrible nights at Senior Frogs for me. Or many terrible nights that involved any kind of tequila, really, for me. Ugh. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't stomach tequila really like that. Patron once in a while, I could stomach. Like, I could stomach Patron once in a while, but other than that, like Jose Cuervo, ugh. Oh, God, this shit was disgusting. Jose Cuervo, tequila is just disgusting in general. Like, that, it has just this bitter, nasty flavor. Like, it does not taste good at all. Depth charge, amaretto, and Bud Light. That's pretty interesting. Look at this. I'm bringing all the alcoholics out of you guys. I'm bringing the alcoholics out of you. Yeah, rum is my main go-to when it comes to drinking. Like, rum is I don't give a Kitty, I don't give a fuck where it comes from. I don't give a fuck where tequila comes from. It all tastes like, it tastes like some fucking ass sweat. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like ass sweat. Cactus my ass. That shit didn't come out of no cactus. Maybe a guy named Cactus Jack. Maybe it came out of his ass crack, but it didn't come from no fucking cactus. Fuck that. I bet you do. Yeah, I used to drink Dizzaster. I've done Fireball before. I'm not a big fan of Fireball. I like cinnamon schnapps. I mean, I do like some cinnamon schnapps, but not a lot of them. Fireball is okay if you want to do a mixed drink. And yeah, you can drink it by itself, but I don't know. It's just there's like an after flavor to it, or an aftertaste to it that it's like tangy, you know. It's like very metallic, and I just don't care much for it. I used to be a liquor connoisseur, man, back in my alcoholic days. I used to like Remy too. Remy was all right. I mean, it wasn't the best. It wasn't like everybody claims it is in the rap videos, but it's all right. I wouldn't call it the best fucking Canadian fucking whiskey. Crown Royal is the shit, though. Crown Royal is the motherfucking shit. I'll sip on some Crown Royal. Crown and Cokes, or just Crown Royal straight. Man, the alcoholic in me is starting to come out. I believe you did, Vicky. I believe you did. Several tequila shot drinking contests. You can keep that whatever you want from those. I bet you I bet you had a date with Mr. Toilet afterwards, didn't you? Ugh, fuck. Crystal likes tequila shots. Ugh. Fuck tequila, man. That's the worst kind of drunk, too. And that's the worst. Tequila hangovers, to me, besides wine hangovers and tequila hangovers are the worst. Like, they're fucking, the hangovers is just like throbbing, continuous, like someone's taking your brain and playing hardcore fucking basketball with it. I like beer or wine. I used to be a wino. I used to be a wine snob, somewhat of a wine snob. Not a big one, but you can really taste the difference between cheap wine and wine that you actually pay some money for. There really is a difference in flavor. I don't give a fuck who tells you otherwise. I mean, there might be like a homebrew company or a locally owned vineyard that produces wine that's affordable and it actually tastes good. But for the most part, like commercially made wine, like that cheap shit just tastes fucking gross. Box, like, oh god, fuck that. I definitely can't do boxed wine. I don't give a fuck how fancy the box looks. I just can't do it. Ugh. That reminds me of my mom in the old days. My mom, when she came home from work, she had that big giant white box of wine. Fucking and damn, oh god. You could smell that shit throughout the house. Oh wow, that's amazing. Kudos to you, Vicky, for drinking all that fucking tequila and keeping it down. You're pretty strong. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. You just have to whoop my ass at a tequila drinking contest. Moscato wine. Yeah, I like Moscato. It's more of a dessert wine though. Like that's something you don't drink with your main meal. Here's the fucking wine snob coming out of me. Yeah, Moscato is good. It's very sweet. It really does. It really does. What's the word? It really does complement desserts, especially chocolate desserts, like really rich chocolate desserts. Yeah, it complements it. And you'd have to actually get pink Moscato for rich chocolate desserts. If you get regular white Moscato, it's better with like white chocolate or fucking any kind of dessert that's light. Nothing rich or too heavy. You get sick from any beer or wine? Holy shit. Yeah. I don't drink a whole lot myself. I mean, every once in a while I'll get the itch or urge to. Yeah. That's like I said earlier, Vicky, like that's one of the worst hangovers you can have is a wine hangover. My mom still drinks wine to this day. I don't see how the fuck she does it. I even tell her that. I'm like, I don't see how you can fucking drink this shit all like that. Like, I drink wine to enjoy it. I just know she drinks it to enjoy it. My mom enjoys it. She's a wine wine snob herself. No, I'm not giving out any links tonight, Kitty. I'm not doing hangouts or anything like that. I might do that this weekend. I just decided to come on because I don't know. I just wanted to talk. Just want to talk with people. I'm not really into playing. Or I'm not really into doing much. But just talk. Bore you guys with my stories and conversations. Waking up in a bush. That's fucking hilarious, Mr. D. I don't know if I told you this guy's story, but when I was in Hawaii one time, I think I did tell you. I don't know. I think I did tell you this story already. The one where this woman on post, she wakes up in her fucking yard. She's like half-ass naked, and like she's lying on the grass in the front yard, and there's like people hanging out of the fucking doors in the car, and they're just like, and it's fucking full. Like, I mean, it's full bright outside in the morning time, like it's full like sunlight, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, holy fuck, man. I think I did tell you that story. I think I did tell you that. I think I did tell you that story. mean, I could be wrong. Well, in the event that I did, I'll just give you guys the short version. Yep, I seen his new haircut. It looks good. Gives me makes my man cooter moist. It makes my man cooter moist. I don't have a fancy microphone anymore, so I can't put my mouth up to and go and do all that crazy nonsense. Portsmouth, Virginia. Does Virginia Beach get any warm? Does it get warm at all? I've always been curious, like a state that's closer, you know, closer to the north, and it gets a little bit colder than it does here. I mean, I know it can get hot in Virginia, and it can get quite muggy in Virginia too. I experienced that firsthand, but I always wondered, does it get nice and warm at the beach or hot at Virginia Beach? Oh, it does. Me and my friends, when I was in the military, me and my friends decided against going to Virginia Beach because we thought women would be wearing nothing but jackets and long sleeves there.
Why not hear you talking shit about me?
I'm not talking shit about you.
All the time, as much as I love you.
I love you, but I'm not talking shit about you. They can't see me anyways, so I don't know why you're putting that on.
Hey, you look just like that Burger King man right now. The king.
The king. I can't believe that it gets hot there, Kitty. My mind doesn't comprehend that.
About what?
About Canada getting hot.
Looks like it'd be cold up there, huh?
Yeah. Like what's hot? Do you guys do imperial measurements or do you guys do standard measurements? Is it Celsius or Fahrenheit? Because we might have to do some conversion here. Because I was going to ask, what's the highest temperature that it gets in your area to see how hot that it actually was or warm it would actually get. Oh, fucking Celsius. God damn it. Well, I can do the conversion. Tell me the temperature in Celsius. And I'll do the conversion so I can figure it out. Oh, fuck, there's an app here. There's an app on Google. Fuck it, I don't need to look up shit. (29 degrees Celsius). (84 degrees in Fahrenheit). Okay, so it does get pretty warm up there. Okay, well, damn. I stand corrected. I haven't checked my Twitter in a while. That's what I'm doing right now, guys. I can't see the live chat right now. Okay, guys. So early on Twitter, and what I say, this looks up, huh? Oh, I thought I was hearing a bunch of snorting and sniffing. He's yelling. My bad. I'll go back to focusing on creative things now. Writes back because no, that was just the sounds of the YouTube releasing some gas. Everybody just plays all the time ones that open up for some good conversation and good jokes. Damn, I didn't even think it would get that hot there, Kitty. Huh. Yeah, you know, Vicky, it is a change, and it is kind of something that needs to get used to, but, you know, I think it's badass because he could probably wear wigs a lot better now. If he does any videos where he's wearing wigs and stuff, he could probably fit the wig on a lot better. Doesn't have to worry about the extra hair being in the way. Oh, warm 90s in the summer at Virginia. Like, that boggles my mind. I mean, I know I've been outside of North Carolina. I've been outside the fucking country. But it still boggles my mind that northern places, as cold as they're always depict. Oh, sorry, excuse me, yawning. As cold did on television and things like that. And then again, this kind of goes to the thing about don't always believe what you see on TV. But it's not just television; it's just like videos of people that live in this place, et cetera, et cetera. Every time you see a video from, that's the number one thing you always fucking see: snow. So Virginia and Canada getting 90 boggles my fucking mind. It really does. You know, my dad sometimes I think for I know, Mr. D. I know Virginia is very muggy and a lot of force. That's where a lot of that moisture comes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something, I'm sure, got. reason. All and like a phone because I can use the keyboard and check messages better. I was checking on my phone. Aaron Hartwell. Contacts. Twitter. Now Twitter's acting up on my phone. I think some of the messages you sent me, Vicky, kind of got, because the timestamp is backwards on one of them. I think one sent before the other. Oh, okay, here we go. Aw. Sweet. That's pretty cool. That is something to be proud of, Vicky. Oh, have a good night, Bren. I hope you do well on your placement test. What's up, Bunny? You can't sleep either? I was like, you know, or off kosher. Yes, I read all the dry heat stuff. I can't believe Canada gets dry. Their internet is always potato. Start a GoFundMe for better internet. I'm just fucking with you, Bunny. Your province is the dump, is the weather, is what? I mean, I get what you're saying in your statement, but reading it out loud sounds like a tongue twister. I got what you're saying, Kitty. Your province is basically the dumping ground for shitty weather. I got it. That's that French Canadian speak right there, guys. Are you sure you're not French Canadian a little bit, Kitty? Just a little teeny bit. You sure you're not drinking? You're drinking. Go to bed. You're drunk, kitty. Go to bed. Oh man. I think I'll have one more drink, guys. I'm not gonna have a lot. I'll be right back. I'm only gonna get a smidge. Just a smidge of the old devil's juice. Oh no, my king hat. Damn it. All right, damn it. Okay, I did have a cigarette earlier out here. Where the fuck did it go? Shit. Damn it. That's why I hate it when people fuck with lights. Fucking with my flow, my feng shui. I can't find it. Oh well. It's probably best that way. I thought it was over here somewhere, but I guess not. Either that or Crystal picked it up and decided to smoke it. I have a question. Do any of you guys have like a Family Dollar or anything like that? A Dollar General? And wherever you live? Like a Family Dollar or Dollar General? Because if you have a Dollar General or a Family Dollar or anything that's like the equivalent of that, wherever you live at, I highly suggest you go to the cutlery and dishes section, like the kitchen section, and see if you can't find you one of these glasses. This was $1. It was badass. You can't beat this kind of glass for $1. I think it was originally supposed to be like a Halloween candle holder or some shit like that. But they probably made too many and they ended up just repurposing them as glasses. But that shit's badass. I'm probably holding a cursed item because there wasn't very many there. There's only like 4 or 3 of these. I grabbed one of them. It's probably a cursed object. What, Family Dollar or these glasses? Dollarama. I think I've heard Epic Mealtime talking about that because I know Harley is from Canada. Harley and Muscles Glasses are from Canada. Glasses. You have both, Mr. D? Your daughter used to work for Family Dollar? They built one right down the road from here. Like my king hat. My baby's mama met me at Burger King today. She said it was too hot outside. And they had like all they had, you know how Burger King does. They always put up balloons and the Burger King hats for the kids and stuff like that. So I went ahead and grabbed one of them. I grabbed one of them. I didn't wear it in public though. I wasn't doing that. Okay. Not my baby's mama, my daughter's mother. I met my daughter's mother there. And yes, assholes, my daughter's mother knows about my channel already, so. Or at least I think she does. I told her about it. I don't think she really gives all that much of a shit, to be honest. She ain't paying attention to me. Yo, am I hearing shit? I don't know if you guys remember the movie, the whole entire Alien movies, but you remember the sound the motion tracker makes whenever there's a motion detected? It goes, it goes, just heard that shit. It wasn't the phone. I'm hearing shit, man. King ain't, nah. I'm more like a prince. I'm more like a prince. I'm the king of cheeseburgers. Wink, wink. Play on words. Nah, well, I just picked it up. I thought it was funny. Anyways, I was gonna wear it in public, but at the time I wasn't really in the funny mood. So I just all we were doing, we were talking about visitation for the summer. So talking about visitation schedule for the summer. That she has like Girl Scouts and stuff like that going on during the summer as well, in summer camps. What's up, Wombat? I ain't hating on you, bruh. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Better out than in, I always say. I'm not a big stickler about burping unless we're out in public, especially with my kids. If we're out in public, I won't do that shit. Within the home, burping out loud is okay as long as you excuse yourself. I don't really care for people farting around my food, though. That's one thing I don't like. Like, burping is one thing, you know, and especially if I'm the cook, if you're burping, that means I've done a good job and you're eating the food. So But I just don't. I can't stand people farting while eating and shit. Farting by itself is one thing, but farting while eating or farting around somebody else who's eating, disgusting. You gave up on your papers? I'm sure they'll magically reappear. Really? Your friend's wife? I figured your friend would be the one to do that shit. At your friend's wife. That's insane. I've seen you coming out with some more of those food, reviews. How are you liking the different stuff you're trying? I haven't watched the recent couple of them. Oh, she looked like a Miss Priss. As we call them here in the South, Miss Priss. She looked like a Miss Priss. Hoity-toity, or whatever you want to call them. Hoity-toity Miss Priss. She looked like one of those types. Ugh, fuck Pepsi. The only Pepsi I like is Crystal Pepsi. Well, you probably use them to wrap around your skull to stop the migraine there, Vicky. I have to argue with you on your... you like that white dragon tea, the passion fruit or whatever it was, the white dragon tea. Because I didn't like it all that much. I think we've had this discussion already, but I can't remember. You're Miss Priss. Yeah, I believe that, and I'm not meaning that in a bad way, Vicky, but I believe it. Cola Coke. Good Lord. Good Lord, you Canadian. Coca-Cola. Coke, say it with me. Coca-Cola. I'm just giving you a shitty time, kitty. Don't mind me. You can cuss at me. Feel free to in the live chat. I don't care. No one's going to kick you out. I have it coming. Shit, Wombat's not too far from Canada himself. Yeah, I think the White Dragon's better cold. Practical Joker. Was she the kind of person to give you like a Hertz donut or a Wet Willy or some stupid shit like that? All right, Mr. D, you have a good night. I'm going to be following suit soon myself. I'm probably going to be on here another 20 minutes. I don't feel like staying up super late. I've been trying to force myself to go to sleep, guys. It's been really hard. Really hard. But I've been doing better about my sleep. With and without medication. Because there's a couple of nights where I overdid the medication. And then I have to give my body a break. I have to give my liver a break at least. You just playing one on TV. The Goya... You don't like the Goya drinks? Oh, the Malta Goya drinks. Goya is a brand, though. The name Goya is a brand. Goya makes, other than the there's another one too. There's the Malta Goya, and then there's fuck, I can't remember. But there's, I think the other one is made with tamarind and the Malta Goya. I think both of them are made with tamarind, but one has got some extra spice in it. Yeah, I don't really care much for the actual Malta Goya myself either. I think it tastes like crap. Honestly, it's one of those flavors that's what do they call it? It's damn, I can't think tonight. It's an accustomed taste. That's not the word I was looking for, but it's the one that came up. See, I can't do that all the time, Wombat. I mean, there's that. My lack of sleep has accumulated so much over the years. It's finally catching up to me, dude. I have bags under my fucking eyes. I don't know if you guys can fucking see them. They're like hanging right here. Fucking bags. Acquired taste, yes. Mothballs and molasses. The cola champagne. It's like candy corn on a bad day. Ugh. Oh, God. And I love candy corn, too. That must be like a West Coast, Midwestern, or not Midwestern, a West Coast mountain thing or central thing. Because I know a lot of you guys that are closer to the border of Mexico get a lot of that crazy, a lot of those crazy Hispanic flavors going on, the Mexican, especially Mexican flavors. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there's a difference between Mexican and Spanish. There really is. No racism. There really is a damn difference. ask a person from Spain. They'll tell you. Ask a Mexican about a person from Spain. They'll tell you. If you don't believe me, ask one of them. They're two different things. I mean, fuck, they fight it out during soccer matches. Yeah, dude. Third shift, graveyard shift, tween shift, or any kind of shifts like that, man, will fuck your sleep up. I mean, in the military, it's one thing, but like, I don't know, just so long doing it, not having enough sleep, and just finally catching up to me, man. A lot of it's not just people that go to war, not just guys that go to war. That's for everybody, because as part of the normal duties of being in the military, you'd pull like you pull duties like staff duty or CQ, or you go do field exercises, which oftentimes requires you to stay up for 24 hours and more or longer. Yeah, the difference between Canadian and French and French. That's how Katie, that's how it is in Louisiana too. Because believe it or not, there are a lot of French, like in Louisiana, Alabama. What other states? There are some states there that were part of the Louisiana Purchase. That they're all French. They had French settlers, and that's of course where you get Creole and Cajun from. You get Creole and Cajun from French. Yep, that's right, Wombat. Yeah, you start seeing shit and thinking weird shit when you pass the 24-hour mark. I mean, it's very mild, but compared to something like where you, like your example, 36 hours, yeah. So I got a question. And so I'm guessing Canadians observe Mardi Gras as well, right? In February? Or is that just some redneck Southern thing? Do Canadians observe Mardi Gras? You used to see walls what? Sighing? Oh, you guys do? Holy shit. I'm sure it might be different there, though. Girls don't suck dick and fuck you if you give them a big enough beads up there in Canada. In America, that's how it is, man. You give some you give some girls some big enough beads, they'll do about just about anything, and it's fucking weird. Offer plastic necklace. Oh, exhaling. Nah, Kitty says she they observe Mardi Gras. I just hope it's nothing like what it is here or down there in Louisiana. Where women and all people do all kinds of crazy shit. I know Mardi Gras is a time for people to basically get drunk and fucked up and relax and have a good time, but Jesus Christ, some people go insane. We had this dude in our unit who would always talk about, because he was from Alabama. You know, always talk about his mama's homemade gumbo. Because I guess Alabama gumbo is something that is fucking amazing. Just like with regular Creole gumbo or Louisiana gumbo, Alabama gumbo is amazing as well. And I'm like, dude, I'll buy you the ingredients if you fucking make it. Never made it, bastard. It's not like he didn't have the money, but I even offered to buy the ingredients just to get him off his ass because he always talked about it. I'm like, I'll buy you the ingredients if you make it, man. Okay, that's crazy. The best way to help and that you're not concerned, but sometimes when you're already being pushed to a limit, the over uh, How much of you guys missed that? Because I've been fucking a long time. Oh, anyways, guys, just equal space. Don't crowd. You know, don't be overbearing. Give them space. You know, they do understand that you care. They do understand that you know you won't be there. But the best thing that you can do sometimes is to give people space. And that's all there's to it. I mean, it looks like, hey, if you need anything, I'm here for you. Let me know. Here's my number. You can contact me here. They may not call you, but they'll probably talk in DMs or whatever. You know, just give people their space. You know, some people on hard enough as it is, and extra stress of being put overburdened. More. So it's if somebody took off, just don't take offense to it. Just realize that they're not. Realize that they're dealing and they're trying to deal with shit the way they can, and they don't want to feel overwhelmed. And there goes. And my internet is cutting in and out. It is. I'm sorry. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. You have a good night. Treat each other good. Treat others like you want to be treated. And just, you know, be good to one another. Be good human beings. You know, you don't have to be perfect. Just be good human beings. And nobody's perfect. But people can be good human beings. And I think that's all any of us really ask one another to do, is just be a good human being. Anyways, guys, on that note, I'm going to get out of here. My internet is shit, and I'm gone. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I love each and every one of you. Check out the links in the description below. Eye out for new spring. I will be doing a makeover on pricings and all that stuff, so to make it more reasonable for everybody. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is AV.